If you want a job to make you feel good, like, this is it. Last one. My sound is Z. Good job. All right, we're going to do our sentences. Ready? I like to read.
I like to read. I like to read.
Good job. I'm Mandy Kingery, and I've been teaching for 17 years, 12 in pre-K 3, and 5 here, or this is my 5th here at Northwest Kindergarten. I went to college in Hannibal, Missouri at Hannibal LaGrange, and I got my Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Education, and now I'm working on my master's towards the same. When I was little, I actually wanted to be a singer. I sang in the car, in the shower, to my parents, in the yard, at church. But then the older I got, the more I realized that I didn't like doing it in front of adults. But I would babysit kids, and I would always teach them to read, or I would read them a story, and I was constantly working with kids. And my mom has always said that kids gravitate to me like a magnet, and I don't know, I think that was just a natural progression. Like, my parents forced me to go to college. I was that kid. But I think once I did, I just knew I wanted to be working with kids, and I don't know, I love to teach them to read, so it just hand in hand. Oh, I've had several favorite teachers through the years. I think I had several even younger than this, but the first one I really truly remember is Miss Mentor in 6th grade. And it was in Junction. Actually, I moved around a lot in my elementary years. And she was just so kind and loving and caring, even though I was the new kid. And some of the students knew me, but she didn't necessarily know me. But she just treated me like family. And I don't know, I'll never forget that. And I think that was my earliest just teacher. Miss Endel was my English teacher in high school, and I had her twice. She was just this precious lady, so sweet, so caring, so kind. We had a journal that we had to write every morning at the first little part of our class, and even though she gave you a topic, if you didn't write about that topic that day and you had something going on in your mind or something going on in your life or at home or whatever, you could write about it, and she would either find a time to speak with you or write you back, and you just knew it was going to stay between the two of you, and it just felt so personal, and I felt like she wasn't just someone standing up in front of the class. And she also made me fall in love with literature. I love to read. It's my obsession. And she had a huge role in that. So I'll also never forget a college professor, Dr. Schaefer. She was wonderful. She was also reading. I told you it's my obsession. She would read to us out of a children's book every day. So it was my teaching reading for kids, and she would read a chapter, and I still have those books. Like, I bought them on Scholastic because I just loved it, and I think she would animate it, and it was pictures of Hollis Woods. It's a great book, but she would read a chapter from it every day, and I don't know, I think I just fell in love with the reading to students after that. Like, you're I don't know, it's my job to help them fall in love with reading, and not all of them may, and that's okay. But I think I just play such a huge part in that, and they all touched my life with, especially through literature. I don't know.
Kingery was nominated for her compassion and drive in the classroom. She was nominated by a colleague for her loving nature and her desire to ensure that all students learn. She truly believes that every kid has endless possibilities with the love and support. Each child that walks into her classroom knows that she loves them and that she believes in them.
She loves me. She loves my sister right now. She's in kindergarten. She's in that teacher now. Like I love her.
But I think my favorite thing is teaching them how to read. I also like it when they don't know a skill and they work at it hard. I work at it hard. We talk to parents. They're working at it hard at home. And you just see all their determination and their hard work, and it just pays off in the end. And I've had several years where I cry with the parent. Like, I want them to succeed. I want them to do their best, and I want to do my best for them, and something about that light bulb going off in their head. And when you see them conquer that one skill that they didn't think they could do. I knew they could, but they don't think it. I mean, kindergarten is very overwhelming for these little babies. They come from, some don't go to preschool at all, or even if they do, this is a totally different world. So I think I like that light bulb clicking. Yeah. I love the I love yous and the hugs every day.
I would tell her that I love her and she is a nice teacher. I would tell her that I love her every morning.
Miss Kingery is a great teacher, and we are so fortunate to have her here at Northwest. She works with our kids, and because our kindergartners come in at all different skill sets and levels, and she works with every kid to make sure they achieve at really high levels. She's very positive with our kids, and I love seeing the centers that she does in our kindergarten classroom. The kids get in different groups, and then they rotate, and they know their rules and their procedures, and it's really neat to see the kids working in that way. And that's one of the things that makes Miss Kingery a remarkable teacher, and we're glad to have her here at Northwest.
She is really caring and nice and really helpful.
What about that one? It is a bird, but what letter is that? What letter is that? B. So what sound does it have to make? Vulture. A vulture.
She was nominated by another teacher for being an amazing mentor and patient of helping this mentee throughout the school year so far. She is an amazing team leader. She leads her team with passion for all students. And she's just a remarkable educator, and we're so proud to have her a part of the Northwest family.
I think my favorite part about mentoring so far, I'm new this year, is just helping a new teacher, being there for a new teacher. I still feel like I'm pretty new, even though I've taught for a very long time. This is only my 5th year here, so I feel like she and I kind of are learning together, but there are things that I know from just being here through this time that I can kind of help her. And even if it's a shoulder to cry on, or like I'm stressed out about what is this word, or whatever, she knows that she has one person that she can come to, and I try to make her feel comfortable with any questions or anything, or even if it's about home life. You just have someone that you can talk to in a new place, a new school, a new job. Everything's new. So I just want to be like a comfort for her.
Miss Kingery was a great teacher.
Because she teaches her kids well, and she'll help them tie their shoes and stuff like that.
Her smart. She let me have the stuffed animal when we been good. And she told us to clip up 2 times. We put a ticket in our bag so we could get a surprise.
I have lots of favorites. I think my favorite teaching moments are when my previous students come to see me in the hallway or in the lunchroom, and they give me a hug. I don't know. It's something about those hugs, and you touch them in some way, or when they see you in Walmart and Miss Kingery across Walmart, you're like, you feel famous. And I mean, who doesn't like that? Oh, I had a student bring me this week. My birthday was this week, and she brought me a Post-it note that you can tell she probably just took off Mom's desk or something and had drawn, like there were phone numbers or something on it, and it was just torn, and it was for my birthday. It was a card from her for my birthday, and it's just knowing those little things like that you touch them in some way that they even think about you when they're at home, like just the little things.
She made me feel happy, and sometimes she almost made me cry. 'Cause she did something so nice to me, and I don't remember what it was, but she did it so nice to me.
I think a moment for me, and I'll probably get emotional talking about it. I had a student in the past who parents were very concerned that maybe she wasn't going to learn the way that she should, or she was a little hyper, but she was such a sweetheart, and I think we just worked so hard all year, and at the end of the year when she passed right on through, ready for the next grade, and I think it's just really special when the parent reaches out to you and you made an impact on not only the child but the family. It means a lot. Good job, and you can sing the rest. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good job. It's like moments like that you're like, oh my gosh, like you're here for a reason.